Today, on an all-new episode of The Good Stuff, Mary's serving up a cozy, creamy chicken supper that's pure comfort in a pan. Plus, Tanisha Morris shows you how to turn simple roasted veggies into 3 totally different meals. Then, Design Pro Amanda Aaron brings the warm, modern country look that's taking over homes this season. And a live performance from Mirvish's hit musical Shucked. The cast is here in studio with a show-stopping number. Plus, award-winning actor Stefan James joins us to talk about his new role in War Machine. It all starts right now.
Listen, do you ever feel hungry for a little bit of a twist on a classic chicken dinner? Well, look no further than Hungry with an A, the country. No? Okay, got it. Just hold on, there's more puns in this episode. It's gonna be great. All right, today we are gonna head to Europe for inspiration, and we're gonna be whipping up a super savory pan of chicken paprika. Has anybody ever had chicken paprika before? No? Okay, we got some mms, but not a lot. Okay, listen. It's a classic dish. It's super tasty. It's kind of saucy, stewy, chickeny. There's onions, tons of paprika. It's really simple to put together, but it is so rich in flavor. It's really, really great. So we're gonna get started on this recipe. The first thing we need to do is get to work on our chicken. Basically, you wanna sear the chicken off, then we're gonna build the sauce. So for this recipe, serves 4. You want, if you're using dark meat cuts, like a thigh or a drumstick, I usually measure about 2 per person. So if you're doing thighs, obviously 8 thighs. Drumsticks, obviously 8 drumsticks. But what if you want to mix of both? My trick is buying chicken leg quarters or chicken legs at the grocery store. They're usually cheaper than thighs or drumsticks. You get them together, and all you need to do is a little bit of butchery to get them split in half. But then you get a little bit of a handheld chicken drumstick, a little bit of chicken thigh, all delicious. So super easy to split this into 2. Basically, the first thing you're gonna wanna do, I'm gonna show you on my leg first before I show you on this chicken leg. This is my leg. So, you're gonna get the leg, this is the thigh, obviously, this is the drumstick. What you wanna do is kind of bend it like this, and then you're gonna cut through this area. Sounds kind of gnarly, but let's do it, super easy. So, thigh and drumstick, we're gonna pick it up in our hand, and you're gonna kind of squeeze it together. So this is kind of how it's bent. This is the area that you're looking to cut through. If you feel this, there's 2 bumps here and a little bit of a space right here. That's what we need to cut through. So the first thing you're gonna do is very carefully, holding your knife kind of close to the end, is just cut a little bit of a slit through there. Don't go all the way. Do really, really gentle because you are cutting towards yourself. And basically you're just looking to open up that joint a bit. Pop it down on your cutting board and you just want to follow that along. If you hit any resistance, just give it a wiggle, but all you do is that and you've cut it into 2. Perfect, right? Not scary, it's not scary. I have faith that you can do this. I know the first time you do it, you're like, oh, this feels wrong, but it's gonna work, it's perfect. Just be really careful when you're cutting toward yourself, then do the full cut on a cutting board. So I've got all of mine there. I'm gonna season this up with a bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. There's not a ton of seasoning in chicken paprika. The main flavoring is obviously paprika. That's the thing that gives it its name. So just salt and pepper to start. And we're gonna pop this into a pan over medium-high heat. So I've got a pan here doing its thing, going in with a tablespoon of butter because chicken paprika loves some butter, super tasty. So I've got that doing its thing in there and I'm gonna add in my chicken. Let that butter melt down a little bit. If you wanted to, you could do this with oil, but again, the butter gives so much flavor, a little bit of sweetness, plays really nice with that paprika later on. Then I'm gonna add this chicken into here to let it start searing. You wanna go in skin side down. That's gonna give you a really nice sear on that first side. You wanna sear this over medium-high heat for about, I'd say, 5 to 6 minutes per side, or maybe 4 minutes per side, just until golden. You're not looking to cook it all the way through, just getting it nice and golden brown. We're gonna finish cooking it in the oven. This burner does not want to be hot today, and that's fine. We're all fine today. We're just gonna let it not be hot, and it's gonna be okay. So while that gets heating and starting to cook up, I'm gonna get to work on the onions. First, I need to wash my hands a little bit, though. So far, we're searing chicken. We've all learned how to split a chicken leg in 2, which is a delight. Now all we need to do is make that beautiful pan sauce. Now typically when I'm making this recipe, I actually just make the sauce in the pan that I've seared the chicken in, but for this one we're gonna speed it up a bit. So I have got in this pan 2 yellow onions that I thinly sliced up, along with another tablespoon of butter. I season that with a little bit of salt and pepper. We're getting a bit of char here, but that's just gonna add a little bit more flavor. When you get this little bit of golden in your pan, if you start maybe, I'm gonna call it over caramelizing, a splash of water, no one will know. It'll be perfect. So give that a mix to combine. Into there, I'm gonna go in with some garlic, just to brighten things up. Anytime I'm cooking onions and garlic together though, I always like to give the onions time to start going before I add in the garlic. Garlic tends to burn a little bit quicker, and when it does burn, it tends to taste kind of bitter, whereas onions kind of just taste better when they're burnt. So add the garlic in now, pop that in. We're going in with 3 cloves, right on into the pan, and as you know, I hate chopping garlic, so I'm gonna mince it in with my microplane. Perfect. Already this smells amazing. We got chicken, we got onions, we got butter. I feel like I heard some of the audience when they were walking in today saying, it smells good in here. So that's always a good sign. All right, now into there with that garlic, we're gonna go in with some tomato paste. Now, most of the time when I write a recipe, I try to give you a recipe that uses this whole tin, because I know if you use half of it, the other half is gonna sit in your fridge and you're gonna say, what's that, in about 2.5 months. So we're gonna go in with the full can of that tomato paste right into the pan. And I do like giving it a little bit of heat in there just to kind of take the tinniness out of that tomato paste. This is gonna give this paprika a really nice, low and slow cooked flavor. It's gonna be really beautiful. So give that a stir. I let that tomato paste and garlic go for about, I'd say, a minute or 2 typically, just to cook off that flavor and bring everything together. This is gonna give you a really thick and creamy sauce. All right, and now we're gonna add in the star of the show. We talk about chicken paprika, that obviously uses paprika. That's the main flavor component for this dish. So I'm using sweet paprika today. Smoked paprika, maybe a little bit too smoky. Hot paprika, obviously pretty spicy. But we are using 3 tablespoons, which is crazy. If you've only ever used this to make deviled eggs, you've only ever used like a 1/16 of a teaspoon before. So we're gonna go big with this, really get it in there. I'm gonna just measure it out. 3 tablespoons of paprika. If your paprika has been sitting around in your cupboard for a really long time, it might not have that beautiful bright flavor and color. It'll still taste okay though. Just give it a bit of a toast. That'll kind of bring it back to life. Into there as well, we're gonna go in with 2 tablespoons of flour. That's gonna help thicken this sauce and almost make a little bit of a roux. Pop that in, give that a stir. And you wanna toast that spice and toast the flour just a little bit, just to kind of start it, get it cooked down a bit. Ooh, the paprika smells amazing already. Okay, now into there we're gonna go in with some broth. This is gonna help lift off any of the stuck on bits from the pan and make that beautiful sauce. So I've got 3 cups of low sodium chicken broth here. I always like using low sodium because then I can kind of control what's going on in the salt category. So we're gonna add that in, little splash at a time, do a little bit of a scrape. This is also my favorite because technically we're cleaning the pan before we even start, which is always good. Now, if as you are adding this broth, it gets a little bit lumpy, that's fine. It'll cook out in the oven. It'll be totally, totally fine. But you see this beautiful color? I will say, I don't know if anyone has spotted it, I have made a mistake, and that is wearing a white shirt. But that's okay, we'll see how this goes. Give that a good stir to combine. You wanna just stir out any of that tomato paste. Oh, see, I'm already splashed, I'm gonna stand far back. All right, looking beautiful. You get that nice and stirred together. You wanna bring that up to a simmer, and then you wanna add that chicken in. Now, I would have flipped this chicken to get it golden on both sides, but we're just gonna add it straight on in. We've got that beautiful sear starting. That's gonna go into that sauce. And then we're gonna finish cooking this in the oven. It comes together really, really quickly and easily. Just nestle everybody in. Again, if you're counting, that would be 2 tablespoons of butter into there, which is always a good thing. Pop that on in. Then we're gonna go into our oven. Now, my oven is heated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty hot, but that's gonna help reduce this sauce nicely and cook that chicken through. You want the chicken to go for about 20 to 25 minutes, just until it's cooked through completely. If you've given it a good sear, that should come together nice and quickly. Honestly, this is such a tasty dish. I'm really trying to sell you on it. It's one of my favorites. All right, now while that's doing its thing in the oven, let's go over here and talk about what we serve this with. So this is my Aaron, my Aaron. Oh, that's cute. Guys, that was cute. This is my husband Aaron's favorite noodle. He loves an egg noodle. So you gotta do a little egg noodle with there. Typically I boil them, pop them back into the pot, and then I just add on a tablespoon of butter just to give it a bit of a toss. I love the flavor of buttered egg noodles. It's classic, it's tasty. Just give it a little bit of a toss to combine. That's as easy as it is. Egg noodles cook really quickly as well, so this is a nice weeknight dinner. So that's perfect. Now we're gonna go grab that chicken from the oven. Cooking again for about 25 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. You wanna cook it until that chicken reaches about 160, 165, and the sauce has thickened up a little bit. So take a look at what we got going on right here. Look at that. Really nice, right? Super tasty, rich and delish. To finish this off and give this a little bit more richness, I'm gonna go in with some sour cream. It's a classic. So I've got half a cup of sour cream here. I'm gonna go in with the juice of about half of a lemon. If the pips get in there, we won't tell anybody, it's fine. Then I'm gonna go in with some of this hot sauce. Now, this is gonna kind of temper the sour cream and make it so it doesn't split once you put it into this pan. So give that in, give it a little bit of a whisk to combine. It gives you a really nice kind of creamy consistency. This makes sure that that sour cream's not gonna kind of split. And then you get to do this. This makes you feel very fancy. Just kind of swirl it over top and then give it a bit of a stir in just to combine lightly. You could stir this completely to make it nice and creamy, but one of my favorite things to do is just give it a little bit of a swirl. Like, doesn't that look so good? Serve that up with a little bit of chopped parsley on top, because we must have our greens with dinner. You simply must. But again, there's tomato paste, paprika, a lot of things that you've just got hanging around in your pantry. That is a dinner, honestly, that I would be happy to sit down to any night of the week. Great for company, great for everybody. Pop that down on your table and everyone's laughing. Listen, I'm gonna dig in, but we gotta take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stick around.
Tomorrow on an all-new episode of The Good Stuff, it's lights, camera, cooking for our pre-Oscars party. Our all-star trio, Andrea Bucket, Vijaya Selvaraju, and Evelyn Chick, are serving red carpet-worthy flavors all hour long. Then, E-Talk's Tyrone Edwards hits the studio with his Oscars preview. Big flavors, big fun, and a dash of Oscars sparkle. That's tomorrow on an all-new episode.
Kitchen helping us save time by turning one base into 3 different dishes. Hello,
Yes.
Tanisha.
Hello.
Okay, I love this concept.
Yes.
It's such a good thing. You're a busy mom.
Absolutely.
We're all busy people.
Yes.
It's such a good thing to do.
So this recipe saves my life. Just this concept saves my life every single week.
Yeah.
Especially when I like to get really ambitious in the kitchen and like, I'm going to make all these vegetables and we're gonna live a happy, healthy vegetable life.
Yes.
And then I open my crisper and I'm like, what am I gonna do with all these vegetables?
Yeah.
So this is what you're gonna do with all these vegetables.
Okay.
1 base, 3 different dishes.
I love
right?
that. Okay, cool.
So we're gonna start with some roasted veggies. Delicious on its own. So I have some broccoli, some zucchini, some red onions, bell or sweet peppers, some salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, olive oil. Chuck it in the oven.
It smells so good.
So
it
delicious.
Smells classic. Do you know what I mean?
You just like someone's cooking in the kitchen.
Yes, 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
Roast it, and then you take it out, and it's gonna come look exactly like this.
Okay, fantastic.
With this base, you can eat it as is, as I said, but then we're going to transform it now into a frittata.
Okay,
right?
nice.
So perfect for breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner,
late night snack.
It's like an omelet, but it's just so...
It's way easier than an omelet.
Way easier than an omelet.
Everyone thinks an omelet's easy. Omelets aren't easy.
no,
know
they're
what's
not.
easy? A frittata.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks, Italy. Okay, yeah.
So in here, in our skillet, we have some olive oil. We also about 2 cups of roasted veggies.
Okay, fantastic.
Then we have 6 eggs, and then we have some milk. You can use whatever milk you like. So whether it's, my husband's dairy free, so we have to use like an oat milk, a cashew milk, one of those nut milks. But you can also use a heavy cream, or you can use regular milk.
Okay, I love that.
And then we're going to add in some cheese.
Okay, what type of cheese are we doing? A little mozzarella?
A little mozzarella, right?
Ooh, yeah.
And then we're gonna just pour it on in.
Okay, fantastic.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, the amount
Give
of
it a-
cheese in this is nice.
Yeah.
Yes, beautiful.
Perfect. So then I'm gonna go to the oven.
Okay.
We're gonna swap it out. All right. So in we go with one, and out we go with the finished product.
A
And we
frittata is such a great way to use stuff up, but it also looks absolutely stunning.
delicious.
Like so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then this is what we have here.
Beautiful.
We're gonna just do a little slice.
Oh yeah. The thing about a frittata too is, especially doing it in the oven, you get that kind of golden brown crisp on the outside. It's nice and soft and creamy on the inside. You got all that cheese, which doesn't hurt anybody.
All right,
Always a
let's see.
good thing.
Let's see.
The first slice is always the hardest to get out.
Always the hardest.
Look at that.
There we go.
Oh, that's a star.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Delicious.
Love that.
Right?
One of my favorite things about a frittata too, you can eat it with your hand. You can pick it up like a pizza. Yeah.
Delicious.
Delicious. Okay, fantastic. What are we moving on to?
Next, we're gonna do our pasta. We're gonna use a hidden veggie pasta sauce.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is where I get to trick my littles at home and just fill them up with veggies, and they don't even know we're having mac and cheese.
They
but
don't know.
It's stuffed with veggies.
I love
right?
that. Fantastic.
So in here we have roasted veg. See, this is what I told Mary.
I'm on it.
This is your kitchen appliances. There we go.
Okay.
We have some roasted veggies. We're gonna go in with some vegetable broth, and we're just gonna give it a little blitzy blue.
Okay. Let's get it all blitzed
Right?
up.
Perfect. You want to get it as smooth as possible.
I was gonna say, the pickier the eaters, the smoother you gotta get
The
it.
smoother you gotta get it. My daughter will be like, "There's a black pepper, mommy.
Yeah.
There's a black pepper." We're gonna just pour it into a saucepan here.
Beautiful.
And then we're going to add, yes. and
That's cooking.
then we're gonna add in some heavy cream.
Oh, nice.
And I love that. That just makes it very creamy,
Luxurious.
It's the perfect addition, and you don't need a lot, just a quarter cup.
Okay, fantastic. This looks
And then
beautiful. That
there we
came
go.
together so
it's
easily.
so easy.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so then now we're gonna go with some rigatoni pasta.
Love that.
I always take my time with this because the worst thing is more pasta than sauce.
100%. Okay,
Right?
so I'm someone who I would argue that I over sauce my pasta.
Me too.
I like do it for everybody, and then I serve a little side sauce for me.
and then we drink it.
And then, and then I eat it with a spoon like a little soup.
Exactly.
Actually, you could just make this into a soup
You
as well.
could.
4 dishes.
Four.
4 dishes.
4.
We got it.
We got it.
We're doing it. Okay.
All right.
That's beautiful.
And then we are done.
Okay, fantastic. Plate that up.
All right.
Look at that.
Okay, so here we
So
go.
1 pan, we've got 2 ideas you've seen, 3 we've given you, because we got that soup too. Little bit
It's
of cheese on
delicious.
there. Ooh. Okay.
Bob's your uncle.
I'm having a taste. I'm having a taste. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is so good. The sweet from the carrot. That's nice. That's
Delicious.
Nice. That's delicious. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna do something. This feels like it's perfect for lunch for sure.
This is the perfect lunch option for us. Again, sticking with the roasted veggie base. So we're gonna go in with some tzatziki.
Beautiful. Oh, I love a tzatziki.
Me too.
Just
You
a
can,
store-bought is so good.
delicious.
Yeah, so good.
You can also do hummus. So depending on which way you want to go in Europe. Right now we're staying with the Greek flavors, but you can also do hummus, right?
Fantastic. Love that.
Then we're gonna go in with some. We need a utensil. We're gonna
Yeah.
Oh no.
Little spinach?
Little spinach
Okay,
first.
a little bed for the veg.
Yeah, we're just layering on.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Fantastic. Beautiful.
Then we're gonna go with our veggies.
I will say I have an issue, and it is called I've never appropriately stuffed a burrito or a wrap. I always overstuff.
Me too.
I get too excited while I'm making it.
Too excited.
Too
and then I'm gonna say,
excited.
I need to eat this like a pizza.
Yeah, now 100%.
Right? Then we're gonna go with some leftover chicken. Whatever protein you have, you can add it on top. If you don't have an extra protein, you're good without it, right?
Even like some chickpeas on there too
Ooh,
would be
yes.
nice, right? Yeah.
Perfect.
Love that.
Okay, some chicken, and then Mary,
One of my faves.
feta cheese.
Feta cheese. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
And lastly, some Greek dressing.
Oh, this looks so good. I love a good wrap.
Right?
Ugh, beautiful.
Tell me you're not gonna be full until dinner with this.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so full.
I love it. Okay,
Mary,
so
would you want to do the honors of?
let's see.
Let's see.
I would do with this.
Yes.
And then I would do with this.
Yes.
And then I would grab everything and pull it back.
Yes.
I've
Chuck
had a
it in.
burrito before.
There
and then
you
there you
go.
go. Do you want to grab the knife? We can
Yeah.
chop her in half. Look at
There we
that.
go.
Tanisha, you are a star. 1 pan of roasted veggies, 3 or 4 ways, depending on how you look at it. Great job, Tanisha. We got to take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, let's eat it. is trending in decor. Here to show us how to get the look in our own homes is designer Amanda Aaron. Hey,
everybody.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. We are going to have an absolute riot today.
I am feeling really ready. I'm feeling cozy and wonderful. Now, you are the expert of warm country because you actually are the host of Find My Country House Canada.
Yes, that's right.
On CTV Live. Great.
Thank you.
So what does this look kind of entail?
Well, it definitely is all about self-expression. So I think we've kind of been used to like a farmhouse modern kind of look, but this is a lot warmer, it's a lot richer, it's like beckoning you to put your own personal stamp on it, which I think we're all really prepared for in home design and also in fashion because it gives us so much individuality.
I love that. Honestly, this is definitely my style. I love things. I love tchotchkes. I love color. I love all that.
Tchotchkes. I love tchotchkes.
The dream. Okay, so you're actually going to show us how we can bring this look into our homes today. We're going to start off with what you say is a neutral base. What do we mean there?
Exactly. So I think when we think of neutral, we go like white, black, tan, gray, something along that lines. But I really want to amp that up. And this color is actually called Mustang by Dulux, which I think is a super fun name as well. It's a hot rod color. Yeah. This is great if you've already got a very neutral interior and you want to add something that is moody and exciting. You can do it as an accent wall, or if you've got the guts to go for it, how about painting your entire sort of entry this color?
This is
very
beautiful.
rich and exciting.
It's really warm and inviting.
It is, yes. Okay, so from there, we want to jazz up this space and go into art, right? And I think art is so personal to people, but the great news is that there's art at all different price points, right? And if you're someone who loves to go thrifting or something, you might also pick up some pieces from a thrift store. These particular ones I really like because they look like a wallpaper. So if you don't want to install a wallpaper, you could do this great mural effect. They're at an amazing price point, and I picked them up at HomeSense.
I love the appearance of texture that you've got going on.
So lovely?
Yeah.
I think, you know, one thing I wanted to kind of stay away from is when you say country, like cows and chickens. We are not doing cows and chickens. If you want to, that's okay. Personally, that wouldn't fit into my personal decor. So I do really, really love these, and I love the scale of them as well, right?
They're really, really nice. Big and impactful for sure.
Big and impactful. And because we've got the brown in here and we're adding in some yellow, these are the perfect bridging pieces to introduce new colors. So, I've got some really cool staple pieces here, a really nice console table that is basic but gorgeous, could go in an entry. And then I picked this up on Marketplace and had it upholstered. Look at the cool wood detail here.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got a really good sort of holding pattern. This is already looking really good, but I really want to get your help with adding in those accessories.
Okay, this is where we get really kind of personal with it.
Exactly, exactly. So I think, you know, I think these things because people try to steal stuff out of my cart when I'm in HomeSense. So I was actually looking around at pillows in the store, and I had this art, and I was holding up these green pillows, which I think look really nice. I think either one of these, you could pull in the greens out of here, and this would be people's first go-to. And this sprung a conversation in the aisle about what should we do. But I think you should go, even though these are gorgeous with your pants, I think you should go and pull out the color in here that is less expected.
Okay. I like this,
So, because that's how we're gonna get this curated look that is, it coordinates together, but it's not matchy-matchy.
This goes from like being like, oh, I've seen this online to, ooh, she got style.
You got it, girl. You got it. So what I'm gonna do is throw in this yellow one.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So this is exactly the conversation I had in the store, is now this is really amping things up because it's very kind of unexpected, right? It's kind of like the pop of red that you've got going on in your sweater.
Yeah, I like an unexpected
It's very
color.
unexpected, right? So I love that. So again, from HomeSense, they've got about every style that you want in that store. So you know what, if you want to push it more country, go for it. If not, let's continue along.
Okay, so next time, I know you wanted to talk about shopping our home. Not necessarily always going to the store, but finding the pieces that you have and love already.
Exactly. I think sometimes we get used to our rooms being the way that they are, and we don't switch them out. But truthfully, you could shop your own home, your basement, your grandparents' house if you want to, and look for things that you can reuse in different ways, which I think is cool. Now, one of those things is books. I have a great book collection, and I have books all around my house, but many of them are from thrift stores, they're from markets, they're from my grandparents' house, and some of them are new. But no matter what, they're a great addition to add a lot of character to the space. So we don't have a coffee table, so for now I'm just gonna pop them there for some color.
Love that.
All right, so I want to continue adding more character pieces to the space. I love picking up things from travel. So this one is actually from my travels. Little boxes like this are really nice in the entry. You can throw your keys, you can throw your receipts in them.
Then you're not like, where are my keys? The answer is in the box.
In the fancy box. Exactly. Now, we talked about thrifted art. This is actually one that I picked up from a thrift store as well. I actually just liked the character of the gilded frame. You could frame a postcard or something. This little stand is just from the dollar store.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna pop
great.
This. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Already, everyone was like, that was the piece. That's bringing it together. Yeah.
And then these ones are from my house. I actually, when my husband and I travel too, we love to go into markets and things like that. So I got these brass candlesticks.
Yeah.
But I wanted them to look like extra cool. So I got these exaggerated purple
candles,
kind of candles, which I think are cool. I'm just going to place them towards the back so they are not taking over the front.
Okay.
And now this is where I need your help.
Okay, fantastic. What are we doing?
Okay, so I want to continue in adding a lot of character, and you've got some pieces behind you which I think are really cool.
Okay.
So this was my version of sort of country, literally a horse.
A big horse. I love
Isn't
it.
he lovely?
He's
so if we
beautiful.
can place him, that's right. I'm gonna maybe just move him over this way so I've got enough space.
Okay.
Now again, this is a great example of something new that also looks aged and patina'd. I picked this one up at Winners. He's got a really nice face to him. And if you're floating something like behind your sofa or whatever, a piece like this is great because it looks good from all angles.
Totally,
right?
totally.
We all want to look good from all angles, right? Exactly.
I love
exactly.
it.
And now one last thing to really, knock this out of the park, this beautiful floral arrangement.
This is stunning.
It matches you perfectly.
I know, guys, we're nailing it. Yeah. So kind of like that.
So again, like this, you've done. Look at you have my job.
Oh my
perfect.
gosh, thank you,
You have my
Amanda.
job.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I love the use of greenery in every space, and the good thing now is that there's so much available at different price points. So I shop the dollar store for greenery.
Yeah.
You can go with real if you're good at that. I don't personally have a very
I
green
do not
thumb.
have a green thumb at all. No.
That's
Unless
okay.
I can eat it,
I
then
think
that's
your
it.
cooking
There
overshines
you go.
everything, so that's okay. Don't worry about it. And then because I had the yellow in here, I threw in this little bit of purple because yellow and purple go so nicely together. So this is our finished kind of curated look.
It's really
I'm gonna
beautiful.
Zhuzh this over a little bit, and it's interesting to me that some is old, some is new, some is thrifted.
Yeah.
Some is just purchased yesterday.
Yeah.
But it all comes together in this really nice kind of curated look, which
Super
I love.
curated, really cozy, perfect country style. I love it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Amanda.
Thank you.
You can see more of Amanda on Find My Country House Canada, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on CTV Live Channel, and also streaming on Crave. We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Here to prove to us that we can wear anything we want, please welcome stylist Rena Reddy. Hi, everybody. Okay, Rena, I am so happy you're here. Fun fact, we've actually worked together.
That's true.
You helped me on my first cookbook, and we worked together on a cake show where I got to dress basically like a cake every day.
And you look delicious.
I love it. Okay, so Rena, what are the keys to kind of being more adventurous and free-spirited with our clothes?
Okay, I have to tell you something, Mary. This is my birthday month.
Yeah?
And I'm entering a new era.
Okay.
And my theme for the era is the audacity of it.
Oh, I love this. Okay.
So, thank you. Lots of people think that when you're working with something outrageous, audacity, you have to buy new things, throw out everything you have and start something new. Whenever I work with one of my clients, I just start straight in their closet. And I look at everything that they have first, because really all we're gonna do is mix and match. And I'm gonna show you some basics.
Okay.
Don't get overwhelmed. Make your closet work for you, because in this economy, right? So we have Alice, I believe. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we actually have 3 looks today, and if you like anything you're about to see, just scan the QR code on your screen. Let's start off with Alice. Come on out. Oh, wow. This is excellent.
Thank you. Okay, very simple. Start simple. We have one dominant color and one pattern, so stripes. We have a large horizontal stripe in the sweater from Reitman's, and then we have the vertical stripes from H&M, and then we're working that vertical line all the way down the skirt with this button skirt from Hilary Macmillan, and then into the red slingback shoe. Again, one dominant color, it anchors it, the leather makes it interesting, and I like to have a pregnant pause with this beautiful purse.
Oh, yes.
It's a zebra animal print, so it's taking stripes in a different form, but in a controlled form as well. And that's my first look.
I love this. I love we got one dominant color, one dominant pattern. Absolutely beautiful. Alice, thanks so much. Great You know, it makes it simple. We've got a one pattern, one color, and we just work with that.
Exactly, but simple is not outrageous.
No.
I think we can be a little bit more outrageous here.
I'd say, okay, let's do that. A little more outrage on Candace. Let's see it. Oh, this is excellent.
Thank you.
I love a plaid. I love a leopard. I love a teddy.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
So here we have two colors, brown and blue, and we have two pattern families here in a controlled balance. So we have this great coat from H&M. The shirt is also from H&M, and the vest that we have underneath, as well as the pants, are from Hilary Macmillan, a Canadian brand.
We love that. That's great.
Absolutely. And then again, we have I've pulled in this fun teddy bear to complement or contrast as well the plaid, and it's from Bago, and Bago is also a Canadian brand as well. And I got it from Philistine out on Queen West.
Nice.
She's cute. She fits your phone. She fits your keys. She'll fit a doggy bag.
This is great. I love the two big patterns and the two big colors. We've got blue and brown, and then the plaid and the leopard print.
It's a really balanced outfit because also the plaid and the leopard print are the same size, same scale. Don't overwhelm yourself with like little polka dots and all of a sudden big polka dots, right? We're keeping it controlled, and that's why this works.
I love it, Candace. Thanks so much. Great job. So good. All right, last but not least, we have got a look on Emily. Come on out. Oh! Okay, this is an excellent reaction. This audience loves outrageous. Yeah.
Okay, this is my most outrageous look here. And a general guideline is with any outfit, you have three colors, a dominant color, a secondary color, and then a pop of color here. But it's a guideline. And if you're following rules, rules are meant to be broken.
I agree. Yeah.
And so we have a dominant color, which is the blue, but then we have a pattern in three different forms, but it's all florals here.
Oh, yeah.
Right? The colors are connecting, and when that happens, the outfit is intentional. I love how it's fitted, it's tailored, the pants are tailored, they're from Hilary Macmillan's new line, the shirt is from Simon's, and the jacket itself is also Hilary Macmillan. And if it were oversized, it could skew pajamas, but because it is spelt and tailored, that's why I think it's a really great weekend look, brunch look. We also have the fun pops of color because yellow is so on trend. So I've pulled it in three different ways on this outfit here. We have it in the shoes, the purse, and as well as the scarf. And honestly, I went a little rogue with the sunglasses. They're from right around the corner from Black Market Vintage. Vintage stores are such a great spot for you. And then again, if it's not in your closet, it might be in grandma's closet. It could be in your aunt's closet as well. And that's also easy on the wallet.
I love it. Rena, great job. Emily, you look so cool. Rena, thanks so much. That was awesome.
Thank you.
We got to take a quick break. We'll be right back. War Machine drops us into a group of Army cadets in a Rangers selection course where things take a terrifying turn. Check it out.
Keep your eyes open. It's going haywire.
Stefan James. Huge congratulations on War Machine.
Thank you so much.
So great. I think that that clip was better than any cup of coffee to wake me up in the morning. I'm feeling it.
It'll do the trick. It'll do the trick.
So fellow Torontonian, but not just Torontonian, fellow Scarborough.
Oh, gee.
I grew up in Pickering, though, but born in Scarborough.
Okay,
Yeah.
Birchmount and Shepherd.
Yeah, oh, right on. I was born there, and then I moved over to Pickering.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, so I have to say, this film, not your classic war movie.
No, it's not.
It's been compared a little bit to Predator. Can you tell us a little bit about this film and kind of where we're dropped into?
Oh man, so this film is unreal. Hold on to your seats.
Yeah.
It is about a group of army soldiers who are training to be rangers. And so on their final obstacle in this mission, they come across this unimaginable technological threat, hence the title, War Machine.
It's honestly, when I was watching it with my husband, he was like, "Oh my gosh, out of control."
Exactly.
Now, director Patrick Hughes has talked about. He's mentioned that your character doesn't have a name; you're just a number. So you play 7.
I play 7.
So tell us a bit about your character. What is it that drew you to this role?
Oh man, so I read the film, I read the script, and I thought to myself, wow, I've never been in a film like this. You know, anyone who knows my work, it's much more intimate, much more quiet. And I was like blown away by everything. I was sweating while I was reading the script. And I was like, man, if this isn't a movie that I have to watch, I have to be in it.
Yeah.
And so I was so fortunate that they offered me the part, and 5 months later, it's all done.
That's fantastic. Like you're saying, your roles that I know you from, it's more contemplative. It's not your first time playing a soldier.
No.
But it's your first time kind of running around being chased by a machine.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Pretty good. Good.
It's a first for me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now, you were talking about getting sweaty just reading the script. You filmed this in Australia and New Zealand.
I did.
And I'm not going to lie, the physicality of this film looks pretty brutal.
It was crazy.
What was it like training for that?
I'm scaling walls, doing mud crawls.
Oh, man.
My back is still feeling it today, actually. I kid you not. We shot this over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. I think that we had this really, really great military expert named Tyler, who would just, really help get us in the mental space of what we had to do, but then the physical space of what we had to do, just so we were ready for the grueling shoot. So it was all worth it.
Did you go through all of that training with your fellow actors? Was that kind of like a great bonding experience?
Very much so, very much so. We got really close, closer than I wanted to be at some points. Slept in tents together.
Wow.
So we did the whole thing. It was extraordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one image we showed where you're being carried by Alan Richson, who I think is the largest human person to ever exist.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's him and Shaq. They're
right. Honestly, it's wild. Like you are a tall man, and that is wild. Yeah.
He'll make you feel small. He really will. It's kind of crazy.
It's like a human fridge.
Yes. Pretty much.
Now, you've seen so much success in your career. You've won a Canadian Screen Award. You've won so many different things. You've done so many different things. But the thing I want to talk about now is how you got into acting. I read that it has a bit of a family tie.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
So, I've always been a really quiet and reserved young man. But my older brother, was like this big musical theater person. And so he went to musical theater school, and I used to go to his shows as like 11, 12 years old, watching Fiddler on the Roof, watching The Grinch. And I was like blown away that my brother was on the stage, and there were so many people that had come to support him. And it just really opened up my mind in terms of artistic expression and what that could really mean. And so he really made me believe that it was possible. And that was maybe 20 years ago now.
Wow, and this is where you are now. Both actors still doing your thing. Doing so much amazing things. Honestly, huge congratulations on War Machine.
Much.
It was so nice
Thank
having
you.
you today. Oh, man. Now, we got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
Tomorrow on an all-new episode of The Good Stuff, it's lights, camera, cooking for our pre-Oscars party. Our all-star trio, Andrea Bucket, Vijaya Selvaraju, and Evelyn Chick, are serving red carpet-worthy flavors all hour long. Then, E-Talk's Tyrone Edwards hits the studio with his Oscars preview. Big flavors, big fun, and a dash of Oscars sparkle. That's tomorrow on an all-new episode.
Because the amazing Tony Award-winning musical Shucked is now in Toronto. It's a hilarious farm-to-fable story about a small town, a corn shortage, and kernels of comedy you won't want to miss. Here to tell us more about it, please welcome one of the stars of the show, Mickey Abraham. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, okay, so very excited. exciting. I hope that wasn't too corny for you.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm
Okay.
used to the corn.
All right, huge congratulations on Shucked.
Thank you.
Now, you have been part of this pun-filled corn joke musical with tons of heart since before it even made its way to Broadway.
Yeah. I joined the company in 2022 in Salt Lake City, Utah, and then I have been with it ever since. So,
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the story.
Yeah, so Shucked takes place in fictional Cobb County, where our livelihood is corn, and one day the corn dies. And so we have to figure out how to save it. So our hero of the story, aptly named Maisie, decides she's gonna leave, and it's no short on the puns here. She leaves to go to the big city to find help, and she brings back a con man. So along the way, we discover that we have so much more capacity for love than we think we do, and change isn't as scary as we think it is. And I always say it's a musical about corn, but like it's not really about corn. It's just it's a fun time to just sit for 2.5 hours and just like laugh with the people around you.
Now you play the character Lulu.
Yes.
Super strong, super fierce. What's it like bringing Lulu to the stage every single night?
Oh my goodness, she runs the whiskey distillery in town, and I kind of think about her as like the rock of the community. So she knows everything before anyone knows she knows anything.
Okay, nice.
So she's kind of like the grounding force for a lot of stuff that's happening in the show, and I like to pull homage of like all of the Southern women in my life. I'm from Kentucky originally, so it's the country is coursing through my veins.
I love it. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, inquiring minds around this office and in this audience, I'm sure, want to know, how do you like to take your corn?
Oh my goodness, you know what? I love grits.
Oh, I love a grit.
I love a grit.
Oh my gosh, so good. Grits are not really big up here, but they are so delicious, creamy, kind of polenta-y.
Yes.
I love a corn on the cob. I love a cornbread. I love a popped corn. I love every corn.
And elote.
Elote. Oh, you're killing it. I love this. All right, Mickey, I am so excited. Audience, we are in for a sweet corn treat, performing independently owned from the musical Shucked. Give it up for Mickey Abraham.
I'm independently owned and operated. The only thing around here that's incorporated. I do it all and it's fine by me. I'm a one-woman whiskey dynasty. There might be someone that I ain't met, and no disrespect to Miss Tammy one. I can't stand by my man, he'll have to stand by me. I'm independently owned and modulated, and every man that I meet is just intimidated. I won't change who I always been. A W-O-M-A-N, W-O-M-A-N. I'm independently owned and celebrated. I'm independently owned and educated. I don't depend on anybody but me, and I live my life independently. So independently, dependent.
That was so good. Thank you. Oh my gosh, huge congratulations again. Listen, Shucked is now playing at the Princess of Wales Theatre right here in Toronto until April 5th. And thanks to Mervish Productions, you're all going home with a pair of tickets. That's our show for today, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.